going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Darku, and today we're going to be giving you a full-on guide of how to get the best XP and best EVs in every region, how Sweet Scent works, how Leppa berries work, how berries work to also take away EVs, etc, etc. To start off, I'm going to just say that the video is actually timestamped, so if there's something specific you're trying to find in the video, you can look in the description or just click on the video and it should have a timestamp bit at the bottom of the video so you can jump to it. So we're going to start off with explaining how Sweet Scent works and how you can stack it and how Leppa berries work alongside it, etc. So for instance, we have a Smurgle here who has Sweet Scent. Now Sweet Scent works a little bit different in PokeMMO than it would in the ordinary games. In the ordinary games it would just randomly get you an encounter, etc. But Sweet Scent, if you go to a wild location like grass, cave, water and you use Sweet Scent, it will consume 5 PP, but it will bring up usually a horde of Pokemon which you can kill for a big amount of XP or EV training, etc. That's how Sweet Scent works. One tip I will add about Sweet Scent is if you actually have 2 Mons with Sweet Scent, they do in fact stack. So for instance, again, I have Ocarina with Sweet Scent 32 and this Venusaur has 20. Obviously you can use PP up or PP max to make this obviously 32 as well, but the more you have in your party, the more it will actually stack your Sweet Scent. Now if you're out and about in the wild and you're trying to get as much XP as possible and you don't want to keep going back to the Pokemon Center to refresh your Sweet Scent, you want to just keep going and going and going, whether that be for EXP training, EV training or even shiny hunting, what you actually want to do is, one of the most common things should I say, is buying Leppa berries off of the market, as each Leppa berry restores 10 PP. So obviously the more you have of these the better it is, and obviously if you don't have Leppa berries or you're not planting them yourself, you can just go to the GTL, either at a PC or you could even go to the GTL at the bottom of your screen, go to the item listing and just type in Leppa berry. Obviously you can just type in Leppa and we'll sort by price by clicking price, or even up here just click lowest price, and obviously you can just buy stacks and stacks of them for the lowest price. Just to note, this is 879 or whatever per one, so just note that. So if I click on all these 9, click on all, it'll say, you know, almost 8 grand for that. So now that you guys know how Sweet Scent works and how Leppa berries go alongside them, I'm just going to show you the sort of best methods alongside it. So for instance, if you've got a Sweet Scent Mon now, and you can go here every time and just click it if you want, but what I'd recommend is just clicking this little star. This will set it as a hotkey for you. I'm going to put mine in hotkey 8 and you can see it up the top now, so you can just click on this anytime or just press the number 8. If yours doesn't say 1 to 9 up here, you can also go in your menu and change the controls to have your hotkeys be up here as well, and they all can also be whatever you want. They don't have to be 1 to 9. So again, this in my opinion is the best pre-Elite 4 grinding spot for Kanto, and I'm going to show you, again, I'm going to show you this one fight. Obviously I'm going to show you how this works. So that's, you just press a Sweet Scent, a horde of Marowak have appeared. Now you can use obviously like something like a water type to use Surf, or in my opinion, like for me it's like Guard Champion with Earthquake, which should just one-shot all of these. We've got EXP share on our Ocarina here, and blammo, 2,400 points just Ocarina. One thing to note is that whatever Mon you're using for this, my Guard Champion, even though he's level 100, he is still consuming XP when you're fighting. So even though he doesn't actually gain anything, it still counts as him taking XP. So obviously the Ocarina getting XP there was only getting half of the whole fight there, it wasn't the full amount. There is no way to actually stop this. The best thing to do is to get something that isn't level 100 that can still wipe out hordes, and then you can level them as well as someone else. From here on out then, I won't show you every single battle, I'll just pop it on the screen of what is the best for each place. There are some places that are difficult to get to, so I will explain how to get to those as well. For instance, this next one on our list is the best XP post-game in Kanto, which is actually Golducks when you surf in Cerulean Cave. Now, one thing to note about this is obviously, one, I've used a rappel to get here in the first place because there's a lot of water in the way. However, there is usually a guy where my mouse is who stands in the way. If you haven't completed the Elite 4 and you haven't done the islands, I believe, he actually stands in your way and you can't get in. So that's how you move him out of the way. Make sure to do the Elite 4. Yes, that includes the champion. And I do believe you have to do the island quest as well. After he's moved out of the way though, you can go in here and obviously when you go to the water and surf in here, you will get the best XP post Kanto. This is one of those spots where I'd recommend Leppa berries if you're going to do this, because this is quite far away from the Pokemon Center and you have to surf to get all the way here, etc. again, and it's sort of a pain, so this is definitely like a Leppa berry Sweet Scent area. Whilst we're here as well, I may as well go over the best HP spot in Kanto for EVs. So if you're really trying to get your EV's HP really high, this is the best spot for it in Kanto. There's Lickitung spawns when you sweet scent in this cave on the floor, not in the water, but on the floor, Lickitung will spawn and you will get loads of HP EVs. The best attack EVs in Kanto is Nidorino. You can hoard Sweet Scent in this grass over here, and I'll even spectate somebody so you can look without me doing it. There you go. Horde of Nidorinos, and they will give you the best attack EVs in Kanto. Going back up to Victory Road in Kanto, the best defense EVs is the Marowak and Sandslash hordes. The best place to find special attack EVs in Kanto is on Island 3. There's hordes of Gloom. The best EVs for special defense in Kanto is the Tentacruel hordes over here on Island 7. The best speed EVs in Kanto is on Island 5 against Pidgeotto hordes. We'll quickly spectate someone so you can see that as well. Like so. Moving over to Hoenn then, the best XP spot for the pre-Elite Four before you beat the game is over here in Moss Deep City. If you just surf Horde here, you will find hordes of Tentacruel, which are around level 30, almost level 40, and they will give you loads of XP. Other people would recommend the Pelippas near the Elite Four cave, etc., but they usually use Protect, and it just takes so long to do it that this is definitely the best place. The best post-Elite Four is the Tentacruel's horde here in the Battle Frontier. This is the bottom right of the Battle Frontier. If you don't have the Battle Frontier unlocked but you have completed the game, make sure you go to Lily Cove City and then go to the shipyard and then give your token to the woman on the left, and she will ask you if you want to go to the Battle Frontier. This is literally the best XP spot in the entire game in my opinion. Obviously a lot of people are here, no matter what channel you're on, there's always going to be people here grinding XP. The best HP EVs in Hoenn would be at the Evergrande City cave, near the Elite Four cave, and you find hordes of Hariyama, who give you loads of HP EVs. Just remember that these also use a lot of Protect or Detect or whatever it is, and it's kind of a pain to kill them, but that is the best HP spot for them. The best attack EVs in Hoenn are in Route 120. You want to go to Four Tree City and then just go to the far right and horde over to the right hand side, and you will find hordes of Mightyena. The best place to get defense EVs is Torkoal in the Magma Hideout over here in Jagged Pass. You just go in here and start hoarding Torkoal. The best place for special attack EVs is Gloom on Route 119, just left of Four Tree City. The best place for special defense EVs is once again the Battle Frontier, where everyone goes for EXP, but this is also an amazing spot for special defense EVs as well. The best place for speed EVs is Linoon hordes in Route 121, just left of Lily Cove City. Moving over to Sinnoh then, the best pre-Elite Four, in my opinion, is the Rhydons in the Victory Road. You will find a horde of Rhydons in here. Or if you're not comfortable fighting Rhydons, just outside here you can hoard Tentacruel as well. And this is at the Pokemon League starting area. The best place for XP post-Elite Four is Camerupt in this grass in Stark Mountain. This is actually quite far out. I will just show you the map now as well. This is quite far out, so this is definitely like another Leppaberry area, and if you wanted to try to get a shiny Camerupt at the same time, this is probably the best place. If you want XP in general post-game, I would not recommend Stark Mountain, because it's a pain to get here, and then obviously it's going to use a lot of Leppaberries. Again though, if you want shiny Camerupt, that's obviously a good place. Moving on to EVs then, the best HP EVs in Sinnoh would be the Celios in Route 230. You just want to surf and hoard there. The best EVs for attack is just left of Celestic Town in Route 211. You will find hordes of Machoke here. For the best defense EVs, you want to go against hordes of Pelipper in Route 222. For special attack EVs, you'll have to come to the resort area and fight hordes of Golduck. Obviously we spoke about this for XP, but if you want the best special defense EVs, you want to go against hordes of Tentacruel in the Pokemon League Water. For the best speed EVs, you want to go against either hordes of Raticate or Fearow in Route 225. Over to Unova now. The pre-Elite Four, there's a couple of options actually, because you can either go in this Victory Road cave where you will go against hordes of Durants, or just below it, like in Route 10, you'll find hordes of Amoonguss, Spooflin, etc. All really high levels. It's just up to you which ones you want to kill. We're going to go through those as well with the EVs, as they are some of the best EVs in the game as well. The best place for XP post Elite 4 in Unova is Pillow-Swine, and it has to be in the dark grass. Hordes of Pillow-Swine will be in here. It's in the giant chasm at the top right of the map. It is actually kind of out of the way and a pain to get to, so it's another leper berry spot, like the Camerupt in Sinnoh. I would only recommend doing this if you really want to try and find a shiny Pillow-Swine at the same time. Otherwise, I would always recommend going to Hoenn and the Battle Tower, and then just going against hordes of Tentacle. Next up, we have the best HP EVs in Unova, and that is on Route 10. However, not this piece of grass just here. We're going to go up to the second layer of grass. So here you go, in this dark grass over here, you will find hordes of Among Us on, this is Route 10, and this is the best HP EVs. Whilst we're here also, the best attack EVs are on the first part of the grass, just down the road. So here you will find hordes of Buffalant, and they will give you the best attack EVs in Unova. So for the best defense EVs in Unova, you'll have to go against hordes of Pelipper again. You want to come to Undella Town and then go to Undella Bay, which is on the right side of here. I'll just bring up the map so you know exactly where we are. So we're in Undella Bay on the far right hand side. This will give you hordes of Pelipper, and again, they are the best for defense EVs. The best place for special attack is Golducks on Route 11. So if you just go in this grass here and Sweet Scent, you'll find hordes of Golduck. This player holds a special place in my heart because I've actually found a shiny Golduck here once. For the best special defense in the game, we are back in Undella Town. However, we're going to go for hordes of Mantine, which are in this water below Undella Town. Not Undella Bay, but Undella Town. Underneath here is hordes of Mantines. Best for special defense EVs. The best for speed EVs is Rapidash hordes, so in Route 12 you will find hordes of Rapidash in this grass here. I will just quickly bring up the map so you can see where we are. But yeah, Route 12 is the best for speed EVs, and like I said, you can get shinies as well. You can also shiny hunt like Rapidash at the same time, so it's really, really good. Now that we've finished every region going over the best XP and EV spots in the game, I'm just going to show you what you can do if you've got the wrong EVs in the Pokemon. For instance, this Luxray is maxed out on special attack and speed and a little bit in the extra bits as here. If I wanted to change the special attack and I wanted to put all my EVs in attack instead, I would need certain berries to take these away, and we're going to go quickly over the berries that do this. So for instance, if you've got HP EVs that you don't want, you'll need the Pomegg berries. The Pomegg berries can lower the HP EVs on your Mon. Obviously, if you don't have any of these, look on the GTL market, as people will literally play this game just to farm berries most of the time. If you have attack EVs that you don't want, make sure you get the Kelpsie berry. The Kelpsie berry will lower the EVs of attack. If you have defense EVs that you don't want, make sure you get the Qualot berry. Qualot berry will lower the defense EVs. If you have special attack that you don't want, make sure that you get Hondu berries. Hondu berries will lower the special attack EVs. If you have special defense EVs that you don't want, make sure you grab the Greppa berries, as Greppa berries will lower the special defense EVs. If it's speed EVs that you don't want, make sure to get the Tomato berry. If you get a Tomato berry, they lower the speed EVs. So there you have it, ladies and gents, the best pre-Elite 4 and post-Elite 4, plus all of the EVs that you'll ever need to know about in one video. I hope this was informative enough for you. I hope you have a great time grinding. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on another one. Goodbye!